Alrighty. Let's get that silenced. Let's turn that desktop audio up. Mic audio should be fine. Alrighty. Hello. Hope everyone is doing okay. I want to start by just saying, like, I'm sorry I'm not, like, live every night like I should be. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on that really has been kind of like, draining a lot of my energy, and you know, at least one of them is now like taken care of, because you know, work is done. No time limit. Yeah, that's what I want. You know, just work. So for those who didn't know, we almost went on strike at my job. Luckily, it was averted. People aren't happy that the strike was averted, and by that I mean like the other employees are. Wait, I can't really carry a backpack with one there. I guess we'll take Bing Bong. I have no idea. He'll be sacrificed if I need to throw a dead weight. But it was pretty stressful for a while there, because like things were popping up and I didn't really have a whole lot of confidence that things were gonna last, and you know, have stuff with expenses coming up. Like next week I'm gonna go to Seattle because one of my friends has their graphic novel coming out, which I'm very excited for. They're actually the person who did the chibi model you guys saw in the beginning of the I've been using for starting soon screen. They also are the ones who did the my avatar for basically my YouTube stuff that I usually avoid talking about on here, but you know, it's still there. It still exists. I need to actually do something with the YouTube, to be completely honest. Did the notification go out? It did not. Okay, hang on. Why didn't it go out into live notifications? That's funky. That's funky dory. Well, let me just copy that then. I don't know why it just didn't post it in the live notifications. But yeah, there's so basically the unit stuff is handled now. It's like, but you know, I'm still working 6 days a week, and like I know everyone's like, oh, but think of the money. Money's great and all, but when you don't have like time to relax, and when you're like almost your entire mindset revolves around work, it gets to a point where it's like I don't even know how to relax half the time. And that's why I'm like super grateful to like Miranda Munt, you know, my friend who does have the graphic novel coming out, and you know, Gary Muted on Webtoon, and Lovebot as well. You know, it's like I'm grateful to them, and that's a lot of weight there, because like it's been rough. Like I haven't felt the energy to like stream and like fully like entertain people, but you know, being able to play games with them, and like I don't want to sound like I'm just like name dropping here, kind of, but 66 Shark Teeth, the author City of Blank, also a really cool person. Go read their comic as well. You know, it was great, you know, getting to you know, being invited to play with that, because, like, I don't know if you guys are... I'm sorry, Bing Bong. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to leave you here. There's a first aid kit, and I kind of need that. Stay here. You'll be fine, Bing Bong. You hate your community? Why do you hate your community? I'm sorry, Bing Bong. Actually, you know, hang on. No. I'll let you be cozy. But, yeah, it's just, there's been a whole lot of, that is such a weird thing, you know, but, yeah, it's just, it's been kind of, it's been kind of just stressful lately. And, you know, okay, where was I? Yeah, but, getting invited to play with friends offline is something that I don't really ever get to, experience, because, like, I'm somebody who pretty much just doesn't get invited to things. So, like, you know, I always say it's like people find me insufferable, and, you know, it's kind of been the case mostly. Just like my general experiences haven't always been like the best with stuff. You know, it's like I often get excluded and like end up as an afterthought. So, you know, getting invited like that, and then like last night, Aurora Bunny also just out of nowhere just like invited me to play Repo with them on stream, which, you know, it's been really cool to have that happen. You know, it's not things I ever really considered that like I would be invited for, but so it was super cool. Okay, I need to manage my stamina better. Looks like that rope's gonna come down all the way here, right? Nope, okay. But, you know, that's been super nice, especially because, like, I haven't had the energy to really stream, so. Can I pick that up? No, okay, I can't grab that. Okay. But like I haven't had the energy to entertain my viewers, but also I've honestly been feeling like pretty disconnected from my viewers, and that's kind of like why I have that that pull kind of going. It's just because like, and I've been keeping an eye on it like a lot. Because it's like it is something where I feel like, you know, I have kind of lost touch a little bit with the base I built, especially after, you know, the stopping of playing Genshin Impact. Because like I feel like that to some people might have felt like a slap in the face. Because like, you know, I kind of ended up like going like, okay, yeah, I kind of understand why you know, this VA is angry, is upset. Okay, you know, as someone who's in a union, like I can understand, you know, that desire for union protections, and just seeing like how toxic a lot of the people got over that, because it was like, oh, you know, my enjoyment in this game is more important than your livelihood, and then, you know, when you're sending death threats to people like that, based on that sort of assumptions. Not even really assumptions, but still, it was just like one of those where it was like, I didn't feel comfortable continuing to promote Genshin Impact in that regard. What's this game about? Just a climbing game, basically. Like, you try and get to the top without dying, or yeah. There's 4 zones. I've only made it to Zone 3 once. But, yeah, it's like... I know people don't want this game. Like, I've at least from what I've been looking at that poll that's pinned. Because, like, I've been keeping an eye on that. Like I didn't think Pokemon was still going to be, like, as popular. But, you know... Like, I thought people might have been like, okay, we're done with the Pokemon stuff. Move on to something more exciting. So, you almost broke your pinky? That's not good. It's peak gameplay. That's pretty much all this is. There's a chest over there. I want to go see it. I'm actually doing, like, a lot better than I normally do on these things. Because usually I'm already dead by now. Oh, that's gonna make me sleepy.
Oh my god, I can't...
Yeah, I need to figure out what the heck happened with the alerts. I need to figure that out. Boxing gone wrong. Yeah, but so yeah, it's like I've been feeling a little bit out of touch with, you know, the audience I've built up. You know, especially when it got to a point like averaging like 2 or less viewers a stream, and one of those was Nightbot. Which, well, or Stream Elements, you know, they can take their churn. It just became a little worrying, so it was like, that's why I kind of got that poll going, is because like I want to find out like what my viewers fully really want. You know, I want to keep people engaged, and that's gonna pretty much something that I want to do. Is I want to get better at you know, keeping people invested and coming back to streams. Because, you know, I feel like that's one thing that I've been kind of lacking on, is keeping engaged. I mean, up, so. Oh my god. I'm just casually talking, and I actually just... Well, I actually made it up to the top of this without the first stage without dying, so that's a huge improvement for me. Antidote. Yeah, so let me just light this. Great job. That's all. Break open the statue, by the way, because you get a magic thing. No? What do you mean, no? I don't know what that is. Let's go this. I thought it would go away after you lit the fire, but it didn't. Wisp had it, but I never found out. I don't know who Wisp is, to be honest. Wahoo and Miranda. Sorry for like name dropping you right there. Like I I've never made it this far with them. It's like one of the people who played. Oh, okay. Um. But yeah, it's like I've been feeling like super like disconnected from like a lot of the stream audience I've built up over the last few years, be it Twitch or YouTube. So I want to get back to that, and that's kind of why I have that poll going. There's 50 option plus the option for people to add stuff onto the options with the other bit. So. Sorry, I said when you said wisps and stuff like that, I was like thinking like, I don't think I've heard of that webtoon. You're gonna have to tell me the webtoon that they do for me to have an idea. But nope, that makes sense. I don't think I can make. That's the problem with this rain. I hate the reduced visibility. I don't think I have this down. Oh, that's the wrong way too. Okay. Glad I looked. They are an artist? Okay. Yeah, but so there's been a lot of thoughts I've had regarding content, and not just like I said, just not just here on Twitch, but like I also want to. I'm gonna do the thing that VTubers aren't really supposed to do, is talk about PLs or other accounts, because I know some people view it as like taboo or you're breaking my immersion, but it's like I upload all my VODs to YouTube, and it's like a lot of them are still private, but I still upload them. And that's just I need to find like some sort of rhythm to get back to making content. And it's like I like playing games with friends, but I also know like I have friends who aren't super keen on being on camera or a stream or anything like that, and so I gotta find some way to balance making content that I want to make, but also making content that my audience can enjoy. Thin mints. Oh, I screwed up that jump. I screwed up that jump horribly. Wait, if I'm hungry, hang on. Ow. Okay, that's unfortunate. You can send me a... Yeah, you can send me the Greek hypno, I guess. But it's just gotten to a point where it's like I'm a little burnt out because my IRL stuff is taking its toll. But I also gotta I gotta find my way a little bit, because like I want to get the audience engagement back up, and obviously ow, ah, frick. Nikes, I thought I was about to fall down to my death. So, nobody clip that. Being vaulted in the sky by those things, so you're lucky. I'm something. Playing this game without fog on is very different, I will say. I did dumb the difficulty down, but still. How do I get over there? Watch out for the explosive moldy popcorn. Yeah, noted. Okay, so once it stops raining, I'm going to jump over. There we go. Okay, I don't know if that's explosive moldy popcorn, but I'm not even gonna chance it. I'm just gonna climb up here. Explosive moldy popcorn is the easiest way to phrase it. Yeah, it's a fun game. I'm glad Miranda introduced it to me, and now it's just like half of my TikTok feed is, well, actually not half, probably a third of my TikTok feed is this. Another third is K-pop demon hunters, and another third is just how fucked up the political situation in the world is getting. That is my TikTok feed. It's not like, it's like, 2/3 I can enjoy, 1/3 is just like, remember, you're supposed to be hugely depressed by everything going on. Unfortunately, it works. Well, ain't that fucking convenient? I think we go up that way. Okay, nope, I'm not gonna trust those because they have an X on them. I first saw this game because a couple of YouTubers I'm subscribed to live streamed it once and I was on sale at the time. I'm gonna make this almost everyone I know's problem. Mission accomplished. I'm actually glad you did. This is actually a fun game. I'm glad it got brought to my attention. Where was I going earlier? It was like, yeah. Because, like, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Like, I want to try and learn how to edit still. I want to, you know, try and learn how to make music. That's gonna, you know, still probably take a bit. But it's like, I also do want to, like, collab more. Because, like, I really enjoyed, like, I know I'm not great at repo, okay? I want to say that. But I still enjoy playing repo with, you know, when I have the affiliate anniversary stream, and then also, you know, yesterday. I know I'm a chicken shit at that. I know I don't pull my weight as much as other people. I still really enjoyed it, and I want to, you know, I want to play more of it. I would totally went the wrong way here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought here. think we need to go this way. But it's like I wanna start doing more stuff with friends. How do I? Am I like way not where I'm supposed to be? Oh God! What did I even touch? What did I even touch? Hello? And you gonna play like Repo? I enjoy it. If it helps, I have a goal of finding out some kind of YouTuber situation streaming, so we can do stream collabs if you want. If you are comfortable with it, Miranda, because like I said, I don't want to like force like friends to play games with me on stream. So that's why, like I said, I was like, that's why you know, earlier I said like, hey, you know, I'm gonna do this on stream, so that way you know, it wasn't like oh, you know, they're playing Repo. Oh shit. Oh, that's not great. So, is that just out of bounds? Like, I can't get up there? This is poisonous, so it couldn't be the popcorn. Okay, I think if I go this way, maybe it'll be better. I'm very curious about the lunchbox. Did you pick it up, or do you leave it? I've got Pandora's lunchbox. I figure if my hunger gets too much, I'll probably pop it. Oh, shoot. Alright. That could have been better. Maybe I'll Google it. I have a feeling it's going to be like a random chance of something good or bad. And that is me purely guessing by the fact that it's Pandora's. Alright, here's a question. Here's the thing though. Can I get up? You know, I'm going to eat it now. Oh, I'm on fire. Just through 2 minutes of ads, me took a bite out of it already. Yeah, like I said, I had a feeling, because, like, Any time a game is like, this is Pandora's thing, it's like, oh god, this is gonna be either really nice or awful or some mixture of the both. Oh, I don't know if I can make that jump. No, we'll just do this. Okay. I did not mean to hit shift there. Oh no. Please make it up here. Ow. You were so close. I know. I should have angled my approach a little bit better. I also, I think, did an unnecessary, Ha ha ha! There we go. Now what? Oh right, I was gonna go this way. Yeah, it's like there's still like a lot of games on my backlog from years that I've just like oh, this looks mildly interesting that I've bought that I haven't played yet. I want to try and figure out something to do with all those. You know, eventually. Okay, this is probably gonna be very stupid of me here. Whew. If it could stop raining, that'd be great. But yeah, it's like I wanna figure out some stuff to do to, you know, keep people coming back to streams and whatnot. That almost felt like comically bad there for a moment. Did I go the right way? Probably not. Alright. Can I climb up in here? Ooh, treasure. Exactly. Treasure. I just don't know if I can make it to the top through in here. There's sun, you think I can? Well, we're gonna find out one way or another. Getcha one way. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. That's a lot of fog. Oh, you're usually the GPS on this level, Miranda. Like, 66 and I have usually die by this point. And die. You watch how bad I did last time when I ended up on the wrong side. Listen, listen. It's fine. It happens. Okay, I need to get over to that. But I don't think I have the stamina to get over there. Only one way to find out. Yeah, but I have the bonus energy. I don't want to lose the bonus energy, like, immediately. I could take another bite out of the lunchbox and see what happens. Well, I'm glad I realized it was starting to rain. But, like, I have a lot of ideas. A lot of wanting to do stuff, but, like, I don't have the energy to go and do it all right now. Alright, I think I probably just... You know, I'm gonna take another bite out of the lunchbox. We're gonna be, spicy. Okay, I need the ZZs to go away. Alright. I got a lot of extra energy from that. Careful, 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 careful. There we go. Hell yeah, yeah. So we, do I have? Where's the ad roll? Yeah, whatever. We'll just do that for right now. We'll give you a wrench, Miranda. What could possibly go wrong? Alright. These are poisonous, aren't they? What does the wrench do? Well, it's not a... Okay, well, okay, it's the the Twitch equivalent of a wrench. On Twitch, it's a sword. Basically, I gotta go into other settings later to give you the VIP role. Like I know I have Chase. I gave Chase the Chase has the artist role. With diamond next to my name that says VIP on it. Oh wait, you do? You do have? You already have? Wait. Oh, you did? Okay. I couldn't remember if I did or not. Like, I'm seeing it. I didn't even pay attention to the icons on the side. I was just like, wait. I was like, I thought. For some reason, I thought you had like a different account that you had listed at some point. All right, which way is the smoke? Ah, it's that way. Why is it when I'm doing solos like this, I do great, and then I play with other people and I suck? Can I get another lunchbox? That was the question. I love how, like, slowly my stamina decreases over flat ground. Anti-rope cannon. That's gonna be fun. Oh, now I get to the level that I'm probably gonna die on. Alpine, day 5. I guess it is a lot of extra weight. It's not the extra weight that I'm really worried about with this one. Because this one is just gonna let me climb up something a little bit faster. Oh, okay, that was not my smartest move. Wait, did they add these? Are these heat sources? These are new. I didn't see these last time I played. The geysers, they'll burn you. Oh. So they replace the wind? Oh! They've got some AoE on them, I see. This is cruel and unusual punishment. Wind and geysers? What kind of bullshit is this? This is a violation of my constitutional rights game. Don't know how that decided to get me when I'm already below wind level in a rock. Didn't expect to see them outside. They're everywhere. The fact that they've got some stupid AoE is also a little ridiculous. So I need to go to there. Yep, there's that. Please don't go off, geysers. I will say, I do gotta think of like some kinds of challenge modes for Pokemon to, because like I'm honestly surprised at how much Pokemon was going up. Because like the games have been out for a while. Why is that music playing? Don't tell me a Scoutmaster's coming. I've heard the rumors about this Scoutmaster. Okay, I feel like I should wait until... Oh wait, no, I can just come down here. Surely this won't be bad. Shit. I didn't want to use my stamina like that. I double guessed myself. That wasn't great. I'm also really hard on myself when it comes to the gameplay a lot of the time, because like I always expect like that as a streamer, people are expecting you to be like absolutely cracked at any game you pick, because like otherwise like they're not going to want to engage, they're not going to want to come back, they want to see like people who are good at the game. I'm not good at any game, to be honest. Like even Pokemon Unite, like I will talk the talk sometimes on that game, but unfortunately I often get humbled pretty damn quick. And that is a bit of a what they call a problem, because like I do want to get better at gaming. All right, so how am I gonna do this? How am I going to maneuver that through here? Okay, well first off we'll go for this. Yeah, I understand the fear, but I think most people are just there for the vibes. I like to think, maybe because I'm also worried about that I start streaming, because I'm definitely not a pro gamer. Yeah, but here's the thing, like I've told you for years that you would probably be a really good streamer. Okay, like especially like with how you interact with people. Like you have that infectious good energy. Okay, like I know it's gonna sound like I'm just like, you know, talking you up here so much or something like that, but like I'm being flat out serious. You have such a good positive energy, like I don't know if you give yourself enough credit for it. Ow! Son of a... That hurt. It will fade over time, thankfully. Yeah, true. I just hate the wind. I think if they just left the geysers in and took the wind out, this level would be nice. But it's like I'm always worried that like I'm going to upset somebody with something I say or just acting weird, because like I can do like sometimes like weird occasional voices, but like it always like creeps people out, and I'm always worried about that. Like I am constantly, chronically worrying what other people think of me. To a level that I really shouldn't be. Probably. But, you know, and that's like one of the reasons why like I feel like out of touch. Like I'm worried. Honestly, a lot of it is worried that I'll become like too self-centered and self-absorbed. That like I'll start becoming like a narcissist, or you know, start thinking about myself more than other people. You know, because like they say, like treat others how you want to be treated. Well, you know, a lot of times, unfortunately, the world doesn't work like that. But my brain likes to think that it still does. So it's like I always, you know, I'm always checking on people. Like, hey, like I'm not like saying anything that bothered you, or like constantly apologizing. But like, I have never seen a locked chest like this before. Oh gosh! Ow! 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 Your anxiety is your biggest enemy for real, but I don't think you can just flip a switch from super people please or something that just you should. Well, there's definitely a middle ground. I really hope there is. Because like people are saying like, oh, you know, be more confident in yourself. Like, you don't understand. Like sometimes if I get confident in myself, I feel like I start having like a giant ego. What's this? Ooh. We'll carry you. You're freaking awesome. All right. That is going to be helpful AF. And I get more energy. Alright, so now we just got a route plan after this next bit of the wind passes. I don't know if I can touch the blue stuff though. I'm cruising. I'm also on like the lowest difficulty, so it's not really that impressive. Like don't be trying to gas me up too much here. Like this is just like I am playing in baby mode. Put myself on low level and died on shore, so oh okay. Oh gosh. Still from right there. Oh, hang on a second. Anti-rope cannon, right? I think I might know a way. Well, as you were saying earlier, only one way to find out. Okay, hopefully the wind is like okay. This one's little fireworks is not even July 3rd. People were setting them off last night in my neighborhood, and I don't appreciate it because like it drives my dogs absolutely crazy when that happens. Well, not like absolutely crazy, but like one of them is just so scared that he will like refuse to go to the bathroom, and like that is not ideal for doggo. Okay, we'll just let this pass. I have enough stamina, like I should be able to make up something here. Yeah, set off car alarm. Oh yeah, I've had a... So this is like probably 10 years ago now. More than 10 years ago at this point. But, so for those who don't know, the U.S. Navy uses a healthcare system called TRICARE, which means for submariners and anybody who just, you know, basically you can be absolutely brain dead with TRICARE, and they will cover anything that you do from you being stupid. So, a bunch of submariners sometimes, you know, we were at one of my dad's friends, right? And they're all submariners. They're, you know, they're having a 4th of July party, right? And so to prove that fireworks don't always work like the movies do, one of the guys decides to throw a 300 count Saturn missile under one of the other submariners' SUVs. This then sparks the owner of said SUV, whose house we are at, to come out with, wondering why people are throwing, you know, fireworks under his car. So he comes out, right? Lights off the 6-count artillery shell and starts pointing it at his buddies. He's holding this canister as artillery shells, now the ones that just go up in the air and explode, are now flying out of the canister in this man's hand, and he's chasing his friend down the street. Well, his shipmate down the street with it. I was unfortunately right next to the guy who threw the 300 Saturn missiles under the SUV. I let's say I was a little bit worried from then on. Moral of the story: yeah, just stay away from submariners on 4th of July who like fireworks, because they will do stupid shit. Okay, that was probably more stamina than it was worth. Inspires him to go. Oh. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get through this area. Because I feel like I was supposed to be going over there. Yeah, because the fog's right there, which means I'm completely in the wrong fucking area. I didn't think I'd live this long. I really didn't. But now I'm like entirely in the wrong area. So I didn't hear most of the story, but I'm sure it was good. Oh yeah, moral of the story is don't be near submariners on the 4th of July when they have fireworks and healthcare that they can just throw around willy-nilly, because it'll cover all the stupid shit they do. Ow. Yeah, so, yeah. One guy, so basically, quick recap. Trying to prove to another submariner that, oh yeah, you know, the fireworks don't just make cars explode like in the movies by throwing a 300 count Saturn missile underneath somebody's car. And then the owner of the car came out and started shooting the artillery shells, fireworks, at somebody. Yeah, so it wasn't great, to say the least. So, yeah, because the owner of the car did come out with the six ball canister of artillery shells, lit it, and started chasing him down the street. And I was unfortunately next to the guy being chased. So that was a little bit of a traumatic experience as a teenager. And I've even ran fireworks stands, so... Blowgun. Why do I need a blowgun? I really can't do anything about the cold... I... Alright. Okay, I think I'm seeing, like, the area-ish that I need to go. Okay. I think. Am I still going to take the cold damage here? No, okay, I think I'm far enough in. Oh, I just don't like the fact that there's geysers here now. This could either be the end of the run, or I could actually look kind of cool for a moment here. Okay, so they have a limit. It's not the greatest way to find that out. Actually, I don't even know what I need this for. No, that's not going to work. Okay. Oh. Oh, I hope I didn't like screw myself. Damn. Oh. I was trying to eat the lunchbox in the middle of that to try and survive. Oh. It'd fall. It's so funny. It worked though. That was the unfortunate bit. Is it worked that first? Ooh, I got a witch hat. You know that is perfect. You know, because I'm picking up my copy of Volume 1 of Muted tomorrow. At least one of my copies. To be honest, like I'm sitting here like thinking like, what if I just got 4 copies of Muted? Because I'm sitting there like, all right, I could get paperback signed and a hardback signed, and then I have a paperback copy to loan out, and then I have a hardback copy to preserve. New hat, okay. Nothing else, just that. Okay. By all means, I won't stop you. Anything to get Volume 3 approved. Oh. Sucks that it doesn't, like, let you pick what level. What would be super cool is if on this, it, like, had a record for, like, between, like, you and your friends, like, how high up you've gotten, like, a leaderboard. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, I think I got, like, most of all the yapping I wanted to do out of the way. So let's see who's live. Do we want to raid somebody who's playing Peak, or do we want to, like, try and raid just anybody? I got really far. That was good practice, and I thought I would die a lot more often. I am kind of laughing that I did get off the mid-fall drink. Unfortunately, gravity decided that wasn't going to really let that slide. Apparently hitting terminal velocity hurts. And I accidentally hit caps lock at some point. See, is anybody that I'm like close with live right now? Prime is playing Dead by Daylight. Alright, so let me just double check his stream here. I want to play Dead by Daylight eventually. Alright, so we're gonna go raid Lone Prime. They're live playing Dead by Daylight. I was playing I have played Repo with them twice, so they're a cool dude. Yeah, they're a cat boy. So with that being said, sorry it's kind of a shorter stream here, but I need to get to bed so that way I can make sure I'm getting to the bookstore in the morning. That being said, have a great rest of your time of day. I don't know if I'll be live again tomorrow just because long day, but with that being said, make sure you all take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your time of day. Thank you for the follow, Miranda. And yep, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.